Hi, my name is Young Mei, and I'm going to talk about what is multiple sclerosis in general and then focuses on its pathogenesis. Globally, 2.3 million people were diagnosed with MS in 2013, and this is 9.5% increase from 2008. In Australia, 25,607 people were living with MS in 2017, and this is 20.3% increase from 2010. Total costs for all people living with MS in Australia have increased substantially over time from $1.24 billion in 2010 to $1.75 billion in 2017. This is an increase of 41%. This is due to both an increase in number of people living with MS and increase per person cost due to disability. MS among female is twice as higher or even more than men.
MS is an unknown cause and there is no cure. It is relapsing and progressive disease. Depends on its patterns of progression as well as the intensity and frequency of symptoms. There are a number of subtypes. The most widely accepted theory is that in MS, the autoimmune response leads to CNS damage. The major pathologic mechanisms are inflammation, demyelination, and axon degeneration, which damages CNS. The clinical manifestations are variable depending on where the lesions are, whether it's a single lesion or more than one lesion. Demyelination. It is a loss of myelin with relative preservation of axons. The affected axons tend to atrophy and eventually degenerating. It is due to inflammatory autoimmune process, which is the most common theory, explains the possible cause of MS. MS is a progressive disease. The brain communicates with itself and the rest of the body over networks of neurons, which include myelin sheath and nerve fiber or axon. This is a sophisticated communication system to conduct signals between the brain and the body. Myelin is like rubber or plastic insulation on the electrical cord, helping the signal to reach quickly where it is going. Demyelination can remyelinate and make some functional recovery or progresses without remyelination. Eventually, it disrupts axon. When it is damaged, it affects the communication between the brain and the body. The neural signals are greatly slowed or halted altogether. The people with MS experience a difficulty controlling the actions of their body, sensory problems including numbness and vision loss, and many more neurological symptoms. There are other alternative theories that may explain the cause of MS. There is a theory that there may be an association between MS and several viruses. However, no virus to date has been proven to be the cause of this neurological disease. Recently, attention has been given to EBV and HHV6. These are herpes virus family. However, since these viruses are ubiquitous, it is difficult to establish the causation. Another theory is due to a genetically determined neurological degenerative process, which is intriguing, but insufficient evidence. A number of studies found an inverse relationship between sun exposure or serum vitamin D levels and the risk of MS. In summary, the prevalence of MS in Australia is on the rise, which reflect the global trends. The total costs for all people of MS have increased substantially over time. This is due to the increased prevalence and cost per person of MS. Women may be up to twice or maybe more likely contract MS than men. MS is a progressive and chronic neurological disease affecting the central nervous system. It can't be cured. Even though the cause is still unknown, autoimmune response is the most common theory that may explain the cause of the MS. Demyelination disrupts the communication between the brain and the body. Since the disease can affect any regions of the CNS, neurological symptoms vary greatly. There are non-immunopathology theories which may explain the cause of MS. and they are chronic viral infection, genetic factors, and the serum vitamin D levels. Thank you for watching.